Airbus A220-300, one of the greenest commercial jets in the skies. As we're preparing for departure, please make sure that the heavy items of your handbag...
There is a no smoking policy on Air Baltic flights. Smoking is forbidden on board the aircraft, and that includes electronic cigarettes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain from the flight deck.
For any additional safety information, you can check out the safety card located in the seat pocket in front of you.
passengers, please remain seated until... Please remain seated. Palieciet savās vietās, lūdzu. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain. We haven't reached our final parking positions. Please remain seated.